All right, guys. I'm better out Kyle. He's out of position. We're just
But
going over the news of well, it's not breaking news. It's been what 4 days now since the Lane train chose to up and leave Ole Miss and go to LSU.
and we were right. Look at that. All along, me and Kyle did never liked Lane Kiffin because he's a dramatic crybaby that needs to have his way, and when he doesn't get it, he throws a temper tantrum.
I would just say, I think he's more so than anything, bro. He's just an attention whore, bro. Everything has to be about him, or it's his way or no way. Like, he has to be in the tabloid, like, he has to, not tabloid, but he has to be the center of attention. But as much as he gives off this, I'm so sad to leave Ole Miss, I'm upset. No. In the back of his mind, he's psychotic, bro. He knows what he's doing. He's playing the game. He knows what he's doing. In the back of his mind, bro, I'm up $100 million. I don't care. I don't care. Like, what does that mean? So I've left teams before. What makes this any different?
The greatest part, Kyle, the greatest part is he was this close to a national championship and he got blocked once again. This man is never going to win a national championship. And the fact that he thinks he's going to at LSU is the reason he's not going.
I just don't know if there's, like, if I was an LSU player, incoming LSU player, even there right now. And it's not, I know people are saying, it's not about trust, but trust plays a big part too. Do I really think that I can trust this guy? Like, in terms of, like, him being here for the long term? Like, I know we have the transfer portal, so I know players aren't going to be there long term, but what makes me think that he's going to be here for, do that almost for 6 years? You honestly think he'll be at LSU for 6 years? No, absolutely not. And in those 6 years, you honestly think that they're going to be competing for national championships? It sounds fantastic. A lot of things sound great. See, I want to marry Holly Berry. That sounds fantastic. I woke up today, she wasn't in the bedroom with me. So, I mean, all
he
sounds
has
fantastic.
no staff. He has no staff. They stayed at Ole Miss. They don't care about you, Lane. Nobody cares about you.
One person did leave. I think his offensive coordinator did leave. But I get it though, because they feel like he got them those jobs. A lot of them feel like they got them those jobs. So they're gonna respectfully do the same thing with him, like leave with him.
Big respect to the defensive coordinators that stayed and became the head coach. And I honestly hope you guys win it now, because it will just be that much more to shove in this fake man's face.
They got something to play for now, bro. I mean, they had something to play for before, but now it's like, the head honcho of this team basically walked around us and said we were the good enough. So let's show him. Because he's going to be watching, he's going to support. Like I told you, he went. The reason why it took so long for this deal to get done is because he was trying to figure out a way to basically have his cake and eat it too. He wanted to sign with LSU and coach Ole Miss until the playoff, and until the playoff starts to see where they end up. But the Ole Miss AD basically blocked that and said, "Listen, you cross the picket line. Like, you're done here. Like, we have nothing to discuss. You're done. Like, we don't need you here anymore. Like, you're done. Leave. You have to do that, bro. You have to do that." You have to stick up for your players, bro. Like, you have to stick up for your players, bro. Like, you're gonna stay here for a month with a whole new job. Like, how does that even work, bro? Like, that doesn't make sense. Like, the fact that you even asked that question is fucking stupid. It's true, my friends, but it's just stupid, bro. It makes me mad because, like, you built this program up. Granted, he's coaching many different teams that they've never won anything, but this team in general, because this is the longest tenured team that you've been a part of, and you built it up from the beginning up until now. And right when we go almost to the finish line, close to the finish line, you tuck your tail and go the other way and say, you know what? Yeah, I found a better opportunity somewhere elsewhere. Which we don't even know if LSU is the better opportunity, because you haven't coached any games yet, bro.
Brian Kelly said the same thing. He's like, I can't win a national championship at Notre Dame. Well, I'll go to LSU and guarantee it. He got fired.
Not to mention, Wayne, you said the same thing when you took the job at USC. You said it was your dream job, and you got fired on the tarmac.
On the tarmac, they didn't even let you back on campus. They said, get out of here.
So, and it looks like your dream job is going to become your nightmare job, because they got rid of you. Because we can go down the line of coaches. So he coached with the Raiders. He came back to college, coached Tennessee, right, for 1 year. Left in 1 year. I don't even know how did that even happen. He left in 1 year, okay. Goes to Tennessee. Then he goes to USC. Then from USC, after getting fired from tarmac, he calls Nick Saban and says, I need a job. He gets an offensive coordinator job. Nick Saban fires him the night before the national championship game, because he found out that he took the head coaching job in Florida Atlantic. Goes to Florida Atlantic, leaves for Ole Miss. He's at Ole Miss for 6 years. Up until now, they go there. He got some sitting pretty. They're in the best spot that they've ever been in program history. They're competing. They're in the playoff. Almost about to compete for a national championship. For a chance to play for the national championship. And you leave. You can't even make this. This is stuff that you can't even make up, bro. You can't make it up. What coach is doing this? Who would do this? I mean, other than him, who would in their right mind would think this is a smart idea to do? Financially, Financially, it was smart, I guess. But you were already a millionaire. You were a multi-millionaire.
But Kyle, we talked about this. If he ever won a national championship, it would not be, well, my team won. It would be, I brought my team here and I won the national championship. He's selfish. He's greedy. He's not a good coach. And we've been saying this forever now.
And I'm happy that fans are finally realizing it after looking at his track record. Because I would ask you, how would you feel if Urban Meyer did this?
Well, he screwed us.
Well.
That's a different story, though.
I'm saying he didn't screw us, bro. He didn't screw us. But this isn't about him. I'm just saying,
because he left our recruiting dry. I don't care. You're not gonna bring up a false statement that he didn't screw us. He left recruiting dry after he got Tebow. He was like, "Oh, this guy's an all-star right here. I got Harmon. Shush. National championship. Thank you. I don't
think it was that. I think that it was just more so like you said, bro. It became pressure to win. You know, we're sitting out for so long. His health started to act up.
It wasn't pressure to win at Ohio. What? Kyle, that's nonsense. He left saying I got brain cancer, and then magically he's a head coach of Ohio State the next year. I don't know what happened to the brain cancer.
It wasn't the next year, because after he left us, he worked at ESPN. But you know what I mean, though, bro. But this video isn't based around this is not a stereotype. But all right, so what if Billy did this? Billy Napier. Imagine if we were successful, right? And he turned us into a powerhouse. And right before the playoffs started, he left us for LSU, or he left us for. It's kind of hard. He didn't a strong word, but it's kind of hard not to hit the guy. I mean, it's funny though to think that he thought that he was going to be able to get out scot-free because you saw the fans outside of the on the other side of the gate with his private plane. Like, you really thought they were just going to let you leave and you weren't going to like get heckled? He's not that smart. He's not, and you deserve it. Granted, I'm against all the death threats that he's probably getting, because I would never want to say that. We're not on that. It's a way you can heckle somebody with respect instead of like, you know, taking it too long. We're not talking about, you know, don't put in kids in this, wives.
Don't dox the man. Don't get about his house and not telling. That's crazy. You're crazy for that stuff, man.
Facts. Just booing him, calling him a hoe. That's fair play. He deserves that. You know, you went from the most loved man in Mississippi to the most hated man in about 24 hours.
Kyle, the most watched man in college football, mind you.
I'm not gonna lie. You would have thought that he was like OJ or something like that, like he was on the run from the cops, because the way that everybody was following this dude, he almost got ran off the road, bro.
Yeah.
I've never heard anybody do that before, bro.
But he created that himself too. Him and his agent, Jimmy Sexton. You know, they created that to boost his numbers up. And they're like, look how valuable I am now.
We're obviously not LSU fans, we're Florida Gator fans, but I'm definitely praying on his downfall in terms of them being, you know, unsuccessful. I want this not to work. I want this not to work so bad that I've never wanted not to work for somebody.
I hope they go to next year. And then they're like, what happened, Lane? It's like, well, you know, we're reprogramming. Like, shut up, you know.
Because in the back of his mind, I feel like he's just waiting for the next opportunity. Like, he's a nomad, bro, like we discussed. Like, he's just waiting. He just wants to build them up just to, you know, see if there's something out there. Like, he's never satisfied, if that makes sense. Like, he's never satisfied. But it's no commitment, but you want players to commit to you. But you just walked out on your full team of guys that stood by you this entire season. You guys went through wars together this entire year, and you upped and just left in a matter of
no time.
Hundreds of millions of dollars. Is that what you're coaching for? So, because this is what you're telling me. You're not coaching for a national championship. You're coaching for money. You're not content. But, I mean, we'll see what happens. Like I said, I'm praying on the downfall. We'll be here. We won't be following him that much, but, you know, we'll be here for all the news.
We'll be bringing that belt.
We'll be watching.
Woo! Boom, baby. Oh, y'all go ahead and hit that like button, just like, you know, that belt hitting that booty right there, boy. Oh, you're bringing that heat, boy.
This has been a good conversation upon, like Out of Position said, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next episode.
Yeah, y'all come back now.